Welcome back to Nomad Life Success Podcast. If you're tired of dreaming about freedom while stuck in the same routine, or you've tried the nomad thing and hit visa walls, tax headaches, or income that won't stretch, you're exactly where I was a few years ago. Every week, we cut through the hype and get straight to what works. Real strategies, visa-friendly countries, high-demand remote skills, and income blueprints that let ordinary people build extraordinary freedom. So settle in, grab whatever fuels you today, and let's keep building yours, one smart, doable step at a time. Here's a quick hook. Imagine spending 3 weeks stuck in immigration offices because your application needed proof of local service or income, and you had nothing beyond casual messages and a few cash tips. I had that exact scare. Lost time, stress, and a visa delay that cost more than a month of rent. If that sounds familiar, this episode is for you. Promise for today, we'll explain 4 practical models: house-sitting, skill exchange, micro-teaching, and short-term paid local services, and show exactly how to convert those experiences into clean, verifiable records for visa officers without bending rules. You'll get templates, pricing ranges, country-specific examples, simple contract language, and a checklist to act in the next 7 days. No shortcuts, no gray area hacks, just legal, repeatable steps. Let's start with the models. First, house-sitting. You stay in someone's home, care for pets or plants, and in return, you get free accommodation. For visa evidence, the value is in documented agreements, clear dates, and any small paid tasks you can invoice. Think garden maintenance or pet walking as billable services. Pros: massive cost savings, easy to find on platforms. Cons: sometimes informal unless you add written agreements. Second, skill exchange. You swap a skill, language lessons, guitar coaching, basic website tweaks, for a room or meals. This is ideal when owners want direct value and you want to keep things low cost. To make it visa ready, price at a small nominal fee and process it through a simple invoice or bank transfer so there's a money trail. Pros: flexible, community building. Cons: needs upfront clarity on scope. Third, micro-teaching. Short workshops or paid classes, an hour of English conversation, a 2-hour photography walk, or an online micro-course taught to local clients. This creates straightforward service records and receipts. Pros: scalable into recurring gigs and easy to document. Cons: requires a little marketing and a simple payment flow. Fourth, short-term paid local services. Think home maintenance, tidy-ups, translated documents for neighbors, or paid pet care beyond the basic sit. These are normal local services that immigration officers will recognize when backed by invoices, contracts, and bank statements. Pros: the most straightforward income trail. Cons: you must manage liability and payment logistics properly. I'll add a quick taxonomy note. If it looks like an undocumented favor, it will act like one in an audit. If it's invoiced, dated, and paid through a traceable channel, it becomes evidence. Think of paperwork like a checkbox checklist. Simple, not glamorous, but it wins cases at the immigration counter. Concrete country examples. In Mexico and Colombia, immigration officers often accept documented freelance contracts and invoices for nomad-type permits, so a string of short invoices over 3 to 6 months looks credible. In the Philippines and Thailand, adding stable, documented local services or repeat client references helps because officers there prefer continuity and traceable payments. Small, regular payments are better than single, large cash exchanges. Now, practical steps to build trust and convert swaps into billable, documented gigs. Step 1. Build a professional profile. Short bio, photo, clear services list, and references. Host names and dates matter. Step 2. Use a short written agreement for every stay. Dates, basic responsibilities, and any paid services with hourly or flat rates. Templates matter here. Use a 2-paragraph pitch message. Introduce yourself, summarize the service you offer, propose exact dates, and include a line about insurance or liability. Example: Hi Maria, I'm Aria, a professional remote teacher and experienced house sitter. I can care for Fido, tend the garden, and offer 2 one-hour English lessons a week for a modest fee of $20 per class. I provide a written agreement and can accept bank transfers or platform payments. That's concise, professional, and sets the tone. Pricing ranges: a modest and honest. House-sitting with added paid services, $100 to $400 per month, depending on location. Microclasses, $10 to $30 per hour in many Latin America and Southeast Asia markets, if paid locally. Remote platform rates can be higher. The goal isn't to maximize per hour income here. It's to create a consistent, documented record. All right, legal and security essentials. First, a simple contract template: dates, services, payment terms, liability limits, and a clause that both parties confirm identity via ID or passport scan if required. Second, short-term insurance. Recommend renters or pet sitting insurance and check local platform policies. Third, invoices and payments. Prefer bank transfers or platform payments over cash. If cash is used, pair it with signed receipts and immediate bank deposits to create the trail. Digital security. Never share more personal data than necessary. Use a business-specific email and payment accounts, and enable 2-factor authentication. If you're handling keys or sensitive home systems, log handovers and keep a photo record of the property condition on day 1 and day last. Record keeping for visas and taxes. This is the moment most people skip. Keep copies of every contract, screenshots of platform messages with dates, invoices with unique numbers, bank statements showing transfers, and any review or testimonial emails from homeowners or clients. Immigration officers look for consistency. Regular payments or repeated bookings over months are far more convincing than one-off favors. Avoid gray area statements like, "I was helping a friend." Those sound informal. Instead, use precise language on invoices: pet care services, cat sitting and daily walks, dates, or English workshop, 4 sessions, paid via bank transfer. Clear labels make verification simple. Curious? 2 quick listener scenarios. First, Ana, house sat in Medellin, added 2 weekly paid Spanish lessons to her agreement, invoiced each month, and kept bank transfer records. 3 months later, she used those invoices as part of a freelance income pack for a temporary resident permit, and it passed review. Lesson: make small, consistent invoices and keep the trail. Second scenario, Tom relied on word-of-mouth house sits and cash tips with no contracts. When he applied, immigration asked for proof of services, and he had nothing formal. They flagged the application and requested additional documents. Fix: retroactively formalizing is hard. Start with the paperwork from day 1. Panel critique and fixes. For Tom, the remedy was to reach out to hosts for written testimonial emails, compile bank statements showing any transfers, and begin invoicing new gigs consistently, then reapply with a stronger, documented 3-month trail. For everyone else, do the small administrative work up front, and you avoid months of headaches. Key takeaways. 3 simple items you can do in the next 7 days. 1. Create a 1-page professional profile and a short pitch template for hosts. 2. Download a basic contract and start using it for every house sit or skill exchange. 3. Set up an invoicing system and choose a traceable payment method. Do those, and you'll have the beginnings of a clean, verifiable record. Before we close, one last reminder. We're not suggesting fraud or misrepresentation. The point is to make legitimate activity verifiable. Clear agreements, invoices, and payment records protect you and build the case that you are providing real, taxable services, exactly what immigration officers want to see. Your next move is simple. Go to nomadlifesuccess.com right now. Grab the free Location-Independent 6-Figure Income ebook. It includes house set contract templates, invoice examples, and the checklist we talked about today. If you want deeper help, the deluxe membership has 255+ courses and blueprints to scale these tactics into real monthly income. Grab the free guide and take action today. That's it for this episode of Nomad Life Success Podcast. Here's the truth I've learned the hard way. Freedom isn't about the perfect passport or the viral destination. It's about the income and skills that let you stay wherever you land. If any part of today resonated, whether it's visa options, cost of living hacks, remote freelancing moves, or just the reminder that you're not alone in this, thank you for spending this time with me. Your next move is simple. Go to nomadlifesuccess.com right now. Grab the free location-independent six-figure income ebook. It's the exact framework I wish I had starting out. And if you're ready to stop guessing and start scaling, the deluxe membership is waiting with 255 plus courses, blueprints, and resources that turn dreams into monthly deposits. Subscribe so you never miss the next step. Drop a quick review if this helped, and I'll talk to you very soon. Keep going. Your version of freedom is closer than it feels.